Welcome to Workout of the Week number 12. So again, we have something for the bros here, which is a 5-day-a-week modified push-pull muscle group prioritization program. Very soon I need a bit more space to put the longer and longer names onto that page. Anyway, so what's the training goal? It's to maximize muscle growth, also known as muscular hypertrophy. And we prioritize one or two muscle groups. What does that mean? Well, at times, if people are interested in developing muscle mass, then some muscle groups respond better than others. And if you have a muscle group or two muscle groups that are lagging behind, then you can use this training program to prioritize these muscle groups. You can also prioritize muscle groups that are very important, which we will have a look at the end of this training program. But for now, let's have a look at the training variables. So the training intensity is 65 to 87.5% of the 1RM. We are using the full spectrum of hypertrophy. So we're working on the sarcoplasmic hypertrophy as well as the myofibrillar hypertrophy. I've alluded to that in Workout of the Week number 10, the athletic muscle building program workout, where I explained the difference between sarcoplasmic hypertrophy and myofibrillar hypertrophy. Okay, repetition range 4 to 12 repetitions. The training exertion is near maximum to maximum. The training effort is a repeated effort. Let's have a look at the exercises. Well, it's a bro split, also known as a muscle group split. And we train the muscle groups as they are. So we train chest, we train back, we train arms, we train shoulders, and we train legs. The exercises are compound movements and isolation movements. And the exercise order, we start with heavy compound movements and then progress throughout the session to lighter isolation movements. Some more training variables. So it's 5 days a week. It's a station training. The training organization is a station training. And the training split is a muscle group split or a bro split. So how does that look? This is our program and let's jump into it. So here we are inside the program, and when you download that PDF, you get an overview of the program. You also get an idea how to structure the days. So we do 4 consecutive workouts, then we rest one day, and on the 5th workout, the 6th day of the week, you do the muscle prioritization. So let's have a look at workout number 1. And again, you see modified push-pull legs. So this is our pushing day, because the chest is mainly a pushing muscle, the triceps as well. Therefore, think about, we start with the most complex exercise. In this case, we start with an incline bench press. Then we move to a dumbbell bench press. Then we do dips. Why do we do dips? Because dips is a very nice exercise to bridge between the chest and the triceps, because it involves the pectoralis, the chest muscle, as well as the triceps, especially if you keep the elbows close to you. You have a lot of triceps activation. And then we go into our triceps work, which is the French press or the skull crusher, followed by the dumbbell, single arm dumbbell overhead extension. So what we have here is, and that is a bit important to understand, if you look at the reps, sets and intensities, you can see what I mean with most heavy complex work first and then lighter isolation work later. So you see 87.5% of the maximum for 4 repetitions. Then in the second exercise, we increase repetitions, so 6 repetitions at 80%. And then in the third exercise, we do 8 repetitions at 75%. Yeah, and then for our triceps also we do 6 repetitions at 80% for the first exercise, the skull crusher, and 8 repetitions at 75% for the second exercise, which is the dumbbell single arm dumbbell overhead extension. Yeah? And then you see here, you see also the tempo for each exercise, you see the interserial rest, and you see the exercises listed. Yeah? Let's move to workout number 2, which is the back and biceps. Yeah? So this is our so-called pulling movement. Yeah? The back is mainly pulling and the biceps also is mainly a pulling muscle. And there we see the same structure. Most complex exercise first, which is the deadlift, 4 repetitions at 87.5%. Second exercise, we do a bent over row. There we do 6 repetitions at 80%. And then the last exercise, the pull-ups, we do 8 repetitions at 75%. We had these discussions before. Basically, it was not a discussion. I explained it. The pull-up. So 75%, that means you take your system mass, which is your pull-up weight, added weight plus your body weight, and therefore you take 75%. Most people, some people cannot do it. They are not strong enough, but the people I work with, they are strong enough. Yeah? So we work also with the pull-ups at intensities of the 1RM. So let's make it simple for ourselves. You have someone weighing 75 kilos and that person can do one pull-up with 25 kilos extra, or if it's predicted from multiple repetitions, let's take the 1RM example, you get to 100. Yeah? So the system mass is 100. And then in this case, luckily I chose the right example. In this case, the athlete would do 75% of the system mass for 8 repetitions. In this case, body weight. Yeah? And then we move to our biceps exercise. We do the barbell preacher curls or Scott curls, named by the first Mr. Olympia, Larry Scott. Double Mr. Olympia, I think he won back-to-back. Back in the days when there was only 1 to 2 competitors. And then we have our dumbbell curls. Yeah? We do them alternating. So let's have a look at workout number 3, the shoulders. Here it's a bit different. It's more of a complex. The shoulder girdle is a bit more complex, and you could argue if you want to take part of the shoulder girdle like the trapezius into the back workout. Here I've just done everything which is the shoulder girdle as a shoulder workout. Meaning, starting with the pressing movement, the dumbbell shoulder press, followed by the upright row, followed by the lateral raises, an isolation exercise for the lateral delts, the medial head, followed by the bent over raises for the rear delts, the posterior delts. And let's go to workout number 3, the legs. And then also here you see most complex exercise, the back squat, followed by a single leg press, followed by leg extensions. And then for our hammies, the most complex exercise is the Romanian deadlift, followed by the leg curls. And again, you see the structure similar to the previous workouts. So that brings us to the prioritization of muscle groups. So workout number 5. Surprise, surprise, you just take one of the previous workouts and repeat it. Now you're saying, okay, Christian, yeah, you make it very easy for yourself. Well, that is true. But so I brought an example for you. And as I said, it's based on, I brought an example for you, and that is based on the most important muscle groups, which is basically the chest and the guns. Yeah, guns being the arms, for those who are not familiar with that slang. And then we can just take, for example, from the previous workout, the chest, yeah, meaning incline bench press, dumbbell bench press, dips, and then move into our triceps. So we have the bench French press or skull crusher. Then we have the dumbbell overhead extension, single arm dumbbell overhead extension. And then we do our squat curls and our dumbbell curls. Yeah, so we can also switch a little bit the arrangement of a session. So we did chest and triceps, and now we do chest, triceps, biceps. Yeah, so I really leave that up to you. You could also opt for chest and back. You can also do shoulders and arms, or you could also do legs. That's up to you. Yeah, so another example, if we stick to our chest and guns, then here I've just given you an example how we can do this. So we do our chest normally like incline bench press, dumbbell bench press, dips. And then for the arms, we do supersets or complexes. Yeah, so we do antagonistic supersets, meaning you do a biceps exercise followed by a triceps exercise, and then that would look as follows. So you would start with 4A, which is the barbell squat curls, and then followed by the French press, and then you do the dumbbell curls alternating and the dumbbell single arm overhead extension. Yeah? And this is how you can arrange the 5th day, the prioritization day. Yeah? Let's move back to our training program. So we finished the overview of the program. Now, what are the next steps? Number 1, you download the program and follow it. Number 2, you join the membership and get the 4-week customizable program. Yeah, this is only the first week. You get the 4-week program, which you can customize. You can also fill in your own repetitions. You can fill in the weight. You can fill in your own RPE, whatever you'd like to fill in. And if you like the video, that would be awesome. If you subscribe, you're not going to miss the next workout. Every week there will be a new workout. So with this, I invite you to watch the previous workout, or you can also go and watch the entire playlist. And here you have the opportunity to subscribe. I see you next week with our next program.